This is 4PLUS4.
This just in, Peter Andre's new comedy trailer titled Jafaican, where he dons fake locks and a Jamaican accent, has captured the hearts of no one. Thoughts? Where do we begin?
In the beginning.
That whole sentence that you just said put a Victoria child in a coma.
Real.
Straight coma. What do you mean that he's in Jamaica right now with a lock wig on?
Who allowed him to do that? Are the citizens of Jamaica not embarrassed?
Confused.
Baffled, bewildered.
Behooved.
Why is no one telling him no? That's all I need to know. Why is no one telling him no?
This is all that I learn from life, ever. Any lesson always boils down to men don't get told no enough. Everybody knows that I notoriously hate public transport.
Yeah.
I am an Uber girl till I die, even though Uber is not friendly to my bank account. But if I'm gonna do a piece of public transport in London specifically, I do like me a little bus.
You love a bus.
That is the autism, I can't lie. But buses, honestly, nothing horrific ever happens on a bus. I avoid the underground at all costs because that's where everything horrific happens to me.
Buses are disgusting.
Yeah, they're disgusting, but I feel like it's too wide, like I'm minding my business. It's too open, it's too in the daylight. Everybody can see you, therefore people have a little bit more shame. Not too much.
You're just bus biased.
But a little bit more, yeah, I am bus biased. But like they do have a little bit more shame because they're in the open air. Soon as you're on the underground, why do people have no shame whatsoever? It's like, they assume that because the outside world can't see them, no one in the carriage can see them too. Babe, I can see you.
The carriage is packed. We pack up in here like sardines. We cannot move. We cannot escape.
Mama!
People do the nastiest shit on the underground.
The most disgusting, and I think by far the two worst ones for it, is Bakerloo Line and Victoria Line.
I nearly choked on the word Bakerloo Line. It's that disgusting. It actually makes me want to throw up.
I actually was on the Bakerloo Line one time. I was coming home from work when I was a normal person that worked a normal person job, not an internet celebrity. When I was coming home from my central London job and I was on the Bakerloo Line, there was like nobody on there actually, which is low-key kind of scary because the Bakerloo Line is terrifying.
The lights are always going in and out like we're on Final Destination.
Yeah, it's giving horror movie. But there was a time when I was coming back from work. Why am I sat on there, an empty carriage, and there's one guy that's got on and he goes and stands like by the double doors. Why is he stood on the... So already you're making me on edge because why are you standing? There's literally like 20 open seats right now.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's getting off at the next stop because he stayed on for a long time, unfortunately for me. And I'm sat there minding my business, headphones on. With my headphones on...
No.
Why do I hear...
God, there's no way. There's no way.
Sorry, why are we rolling?
There's no way.
Why can I hear the snot in the back of your throat? First of all, that's bad enough. I thought there's actually no way, my darling, on this here earth that you are about to do what I think you're about to do. That man cocked open his mouth, threw back his head, and spat on the train.
There's no way.
On the... Where the doors are. Where the doors are? He spat on the floor, on the train, not even on the, like, the platform would have been bad enough. Bear in mind, I would just like to say the train wasn't even moving at this time. The doors had opened.
No.
We were on a platform. He could have spat even down into the little well.
You could spit in the gap.
Truth.
Dare.
Games.
Competition.
Competition. You said competition.
You did the Tim.
Why do Uber drivers always need to sniff and it always rolls in the back of their throat like a fucking lottery machine? Why can I hear your snot doing up lottery balls in the back of it? Like, it makes me feel sick. You know, there's been times where I'm literally like, excuse me, could you not do that?
Oh my God, the funniest times is when Sean's been in an Uber and said, sorry, you're sniffing really loudly.
Can you not? Or, sorry, would you like a tissue? Because clearly you have some snot you need to part ways with. Why do I need to hear it?
Well, I just think as well, it's so uncomfortable. Why are we sniffing when I know what that feels like? Because I've accidentally done it before. I know that what it feels like to have the snot go from your nose down to your throat.
It's actually nasty.
Why would you choose to do that intentionally?
And it's always an uncle.
Always an uncle, no offence. Also, having said that about the whole sniffing thing, why was I on the DLR the other day? Which I do love the DLR,
Yeah, it's one of the
but some people is gross on there too. I was sat, it was busy, and I like to sit at the back or the front because, again, autism. But I was sat there, and there was a guy next to me, and he wasn't that far away, like he was actually closer than we are right now. And I saw out the corner of my eye some kind of movement, and then I watched him do this on his jeans. Now, what would you be wiping on your jeans? What would you need to be wiping on your jeans like that? And that tells me that it's snot or some kind of bodily fluid. And now I don't want to move because you've probably touched multiple things around me. Plus, you're going to continue to touch multiple things around me. I'm not trying to be a part of that.
Honestly, bring back shame.
Peter. Andre.
Jafaican.
Racist.
True.
Crime.
Let's get into shit that feels white. Because, first of all, Alcatraz, why are you doing a prison experience? As a work do. As a work do. There's so many questions because it's like, first of all, why do these prison experiences even exist? But it's always the whites that are lining up
The worst
to go
part
in.
is when I look outside and there's a black person lining up.
A fallen soldier.
It's giving get out.
No, it's literally...
It's giving I literally want to look you in your eyes and go,
It's giving I need to get my camera out and flash it in your
because
eyes.
why, as a white person, would you want to go? But then thinking about it as a black person, using our big brains, what reason would I have to go and feel like I'm in a prison, like go experience that, when it's very much a possibility that we could end up there for no reason anyway?
Exactly.
You know what else feels white? I saw this TikTok specifically that was talking about like this free hotel stay that you can get in Ibiza.
Oh my God.
But the catch is that you're in the middle of the reception of the hotel in a
box.
glass cube
Yeah.
with the lights on 24/7.
Yeah.
So there's no curtains, there's no turning the lights off, there's no even dimming the lights. You have to stay there for one night for free. I don't think you can do any more, but everybody
Everyone's
gets to see
in your
you.
business.
And like I get that it's supposed to be like an art installation, like it's supposed to be like the human experience is art, but like
It's giving circus monkey.
it's giving circus monkey.
Lobster.
fish.
Chips.
Fish and chip.
On the note of things that feel white, there are things that feel black.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
the thing that we were talking about that time of like waking up and airing, like I wake up in the morning, if I haven't slept with my window open, because I love sleep with my window open, if I haven't slept with my window open, I'm waking up in the morning and I'm opening the window because I'm airing out because it smells like what? Morning.
Yeah. When we said that to Courtney,
I
she's
said to
like,
Courtney, she said, morning, what does that mean? I said,
Like-
it smells like morning, like it smells like you've been asleep in here, like you need to air it out, like. And then I realized, guys, it's a black thing.
yeah, or maybe it's I don't
It's a
know,
pop
is it a
thing.
POC thing?
But it's definitely not a white thing.
No, and it's definitely black.
Real and true.
Definitely black.
And again, sorry, no offense to the white people, another white thing, not being able to do the dishes. I've never met a white person that could do the dishes successfully.
It's so true, because why are the suds always still on there?
Why is there food still on there?
This is 4+4.